Well, that was very delayed. Hold on. I don't even have this. There we go. I was like, I'm streaming, but I don't have anything connected just yet. So hold on. Uh, let me see something real quick. Hold on. I just need to turn off my Bluetooth. I need to do a proper sound check. What do you think? So, I just gotta switch headphones. Gotta hurry up and finish this game. That's what I should be doing. Okay, so you can see my little... I'm on my iPad. For those who don't watch my stuff, I used to do a lot of sound checking on my iPad. Just by switching headphones and watching the stream live. Alright. Apparently changing. Still not confident in my reading ability, but here we are. So, let me just wait and see if I can hear the music. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost. You see the... Okay. When was the last time I played this? Wow. That doesn't sound too bad, right? I think it sounds pretty good. Just bump it up a little bit. I'm at negative 30 decibels.
Tego.
That still doesn't sound great. Anyways, so my little soundboard doesn't pump correctly. Alright, I think that sounds good to me. Alright, turning off my headphones. Let's go ahead and let's do this. And I gotta switch to the other ones. Okay, I'm just checking that out. Uh-oh. Let me do a little test again. So I noticed like sometimes I have like double audio where like the game sound will pop twice. Why did I say pop? It'll play twice. Like I have the monitoring in OBS and then you also have the sound of the game. Anyways, let me just check some real quick. All right. Do I still hear the game? Yeah, pretty good. All right. My bad. Paranoia check. Alright, so now I know the sweet spot is going to be negative 30 decibels on OBS in terms of the desktop audio, and it looks like somewhere between negative 20, close to about negative 17 decibels for my mic. Okay. Anyways, okay, so what are we doing here? Before you start today, buy a Mankey Nickel. Did I already buy one? I did buy one. Okay. Well, my reading ability is going to be today. I don't practice. And it really shows when I'm doing like the playback to this. I'm like, ugh, I sound like a fool. Anyways, let's just go to work. I think we're pretty good. Wednesday, December 28th. Good evening. Dana. Oh, Jill. I'm out of firecrackers. I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's Eve, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dew? I'm assuming she's going to say dogs. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, Gillian again. Even for a cat lover, lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, but I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyways, let's start. Same stuff, let's do it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. It was Ingram. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were a lot of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by flying drones or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made that noise. Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice, huh? Alright, where's your Mars Blast? Alright, 6 of those yellow thingies, 1 Powerade, and it looks like 4 of those bad boys, and 2 blended. Okay, let me see. Also looking at my notes as well. Here you go. Wow, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half of his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. ... I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You make it sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. I mean, well, yeah. It's not wrong, but there's a better way of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem like... Wait, you seem like strong... I noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I am the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. To be honest with you, I kind of want to like make it super strong. But I think I might have to replay this game because I might have messed up early on because there's an achievement where you have to like do everything perfect. Okay, so on the rocks, which is ice and mixed. 1, a 2, a 3. Boom, suplex. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram, anyway. I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at a... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachines expunge? I did, actually. Figures as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, why do people go through the whole thing? Rejection. Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier it's easier to remain undetected when you have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does expunge work? You lie in the pressure chamber. Okay, you lie in the pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back. For 5 hours, you're trapped in a bed while horrible pressures build up in your body, and the nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. I can kind of see some of the pinpricks, it looks like. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. Ouch and damn deed. What are you having, Jamie? This is the gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right. That didn't sound right, it looks like. What do we got? Okay, so there's nothing really deviating from it. Alright, 5 of those, 1 of those. You know, let's get him a little bit drunker. Okay, all aged and mixed. So aged and mixed. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different than... Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extra. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. Oh, skilling. So where's the antibody unit they stuck in you? Right, where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all the other maintenance systems. It could be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or fixing injuries, or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest. He's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Piff, haha, hee hee, Miss Alma. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Oh. Oh, whoops, I gotta reset. The rocks and mixed. Here. Jill, you have such a pretty sense of humor. Petty, sorry. You have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but almost dressed. It's like she got some love in the back of a parking lot. All right. I cuss in real life, but when it comes to streams, I cannot. I know that sounds odd, but YouTube is funny. Anyways, and on top of that, she even forgot to bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to the court. Judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Dana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we ain't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but pshahaha. I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite a bit of amnesty. I barely got that out for Dana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when we were 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, and she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, age difference and all. But there was something in particular I still can't forgive. The day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I had her on. I admired her so much as a kid. I could admire her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know. Little by little, that admiration, I believe that's what it is, wore off until finally reached the breaking point. I felt betrayed. I'm just noticing that the music that I have picked since the beginning of the game, like, always fits the mood from what I've noticed. Like, the other one was kind of like, you know, happy, and then this one, like, you know, she's going into some deep emotional stuff, and then the music changes. Anyways. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years?
40 years?
Hey. It's not that I'm still holding a grudge against her, but rather, the Dana that said all those things so many years ago is the same Dana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still selfish, childish, and immature, as she was back then. When you see her, I don't see an adult. You just see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying my admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give up Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Ugh. Alright, Brantini. So far, so good. My reading is not as terrible. 6 of those, 3 Powerades, and what do we got? 1 of the... Okay, aged and mixed. Age, 1, a 2, a 3. Brantini. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo. Oh. Oh, hell no. So this is a story of a girl that grew up disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became amnesty, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl became attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look right now is those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. But after the girl went to college, the sister said she would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. And what if I hired your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held for her in high esteem. Oops, goofed that one. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, can I lift her sweater? You want to see? I bet you want to see. Oh my goodness. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I know the girl is you and your sister. Wait, I know the girl is you and your sister. You and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. Point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dirty. Can I get a beer? Right. A beer. Man, I'm going crazy, aren't I? RA, 2 lows, and 4. That is indeed 4. Let's go ahead and mix. 1, a 2, a 3, beer. There we go. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but since Lenore introduced me to her as a sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. ... I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's Eve party this Saturday, if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I gotta go take my break. Alright. Nani? You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you. Didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. I'm assuming I need to get that nanomachine rejection. Looks like my past is coming back to haunt me. I guess I can just go back after the save. Let's see, what do we got? What is this? I'm just looking ahead at some of the notes that look kind of odd. It's now safe to keep playing. I really like the music on this game. Ugh, it's less chilly today. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Aw, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. You. You're back. Ah, forget you. You know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said that out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Oof, I thought she was gonna... I thought it was... Wait. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying... Oh, wait. By not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I, kind of faced my mom and told her about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'll be a waste to spend my money in a university just for me not to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plans, things would have gotten ugly. And you're right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane. Oh. Okay. Bleeding Jane. 3 Powerades. And 3 of them. All blended. 1, not 2. Actually, I don't know why I'm counting. I gotta wait for that thing to shake. Stop. Bleeding Jane. Thanks. Hey, Joe. Do you hate me? It is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but I'd rather rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character. Dunno. What are you? A cute girl. Right. Are you okay, Jill? You're making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Beer for Gil now. Alright, beer. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna remember these drinks unless I start taking notes. What do we got? All mixed. 1, a 2, a 3, beer. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Oh, it looks kind of nice. I can't see anything. Are you sure? Yep. Weird. Dorothy. No one expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy. Ouch. I buzzed my tongue. Dot. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey. Ah, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for Dorothy on the go. Let's do this. Fluffy dream. Alright, 3 of those. Okay, optional. Let's do that to sanitize her spare tongue. 2 and a 3. Fluffy dream. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be there then. Dot. Well, I got some things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyways, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. And she was in a rush. Okay, forgive that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I need to get some through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put them all at the risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher on hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. Are you sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask you a silly question? You've seen my clients and you assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what do you want to ask? Do you want to know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like cats, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents were called such. Well, let's go a bit back first. Do you know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yazamaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romaniko-Yamada treatment? The Roma. Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but it was also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, the research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a crucial point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention the Zambatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Strongovich. Was it Strongovich? Let's just call Strongovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Strongovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and daughter as test subjects. Of course, the treatment was a success. The girl Sylvia Strongovich didn't die. She became a living testament of scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. I think I know the word, but I've never read it out loud. Parents got their unborn children to go through the catification procedure, and even if they had no elements at all. So all because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. The whole generation of kids, those cat-like protrusions, were born. Protrusions. There you go, that's the word. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people who protrusions instead of their parents. With the protrusions instead of their parents. Keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like cats and react to their mood. But in the end, they're nothing but appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though. that the biggest mutation they got after their treatment was just that. Those ears are small miracles on their own. People born with no eyes or less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's just say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm forgetting the terms. I didn't want you to say something. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of catification procedures. I'll keep that in mind. Wait. What? Yeah, the guy's name was Strongovich. Huh? I just remembered Sylvia Strongovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, I have a crush on... Wait, now that I think about it, that crush made me very confused back then. And did you need to shout that out just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for today. Alright, be careful out there. All the booze, no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Alright, no mistakes. And total funds, 9,000. Today's transfer made 1,000 in one day. Commission, 30%. Not bad. Your rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. Jill is thinking of a lot about Kira Miki. Buying another one of those posters will make her forget, or will prevent her from getting too distracted. So, something doesn't seem right. And I want to say that that's probably my fault. So I'm looking at some of the notes that I have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have essentially 4 more days. Huh, interesting. We'll see. I might need to replay this again, and not that I don't mind, but I obviously won't be on stream. And speaking of that, I've been live for 38 minutes. Not too bad. So let's just buy this poster and we'll call it a day. Even though I did say that I should be playing. But let's go ahead and buy this Kira Miki poster. Let's go to the shop. Okay, Kira Miki poster. $300 bones, huh? Let's do it. Oh, I gotta do it twice. Yes. Jill bought what she wanted. Oh, oops. I have a crosshair that's blocking the text there. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Have a nice day. Okay. Not too bad. I have a bunch of stuff. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I gotta... There we go. Day 17. There's 19 days in total, but there's also an epilogue. Let's see what's in the dangerous thingy here. Board. Augmented eye. Okay. Wearing socks with sandals in public is a crime. Goodbye socks and sandals. That's pretty funny. But yeah, no, that's gonna do it for me. But I am looking at it. So, like, let me go through this real quick as I rub my nose. So, at some point, I didn't have it, but let's see. Or if you served a flaming moi to Alma. So, I'm looking at my notes, and so far, I didn't see anything about serving her a flaming moi. And that was supposed to unlock another person for me to give a drink to. They were going to have a Brandtini and a Zen Star. Or if that was just like an extended sequence with Alma. But because of my, I guess, like younger persona or something like that's coming out. So I should be getting an achievement next time. This will remove your perfect bonus. I'd say before you break it twice. So I'm looking ahead, and I'm kind of confused on what I'm seeing here. Okay. I don't know why this was added. Anyways, alright, so we're on day 17 starting up next, but that's going to be it for this part. I really love this game. I really do. But we're just going to have to do it another time. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. And if not, it's not a big deal. This is a very fun game that I'm look forward to streaming, but only when I can read correctly. That's the biggest thing. So highly recommend picking up this game. It's on Game Pass. It's for free. Microsoft, if you're hearing, I would love to be sponsored by Xbox so I can promote Game Pass because I like it so much. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. And you guys take care of yourself. I'll be streaming maybe sometime soon. We'll see. I don't really have a schedule at all whatsoever. It's kind of like whenever I sort of like feel like it. And yeah, so we'll see. Maybe let's just say soon. But all right, that's going to be it for me. You guys take care now and stay safe. See you on the next one.